Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster, and right now we're gonna play a little bit of Starfield. And this one, we're heading off to Neon. We gotta get ourselves Conduction Grid Technology so we can get down on this planet that is, well, it's got Cripps' legacy. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on anything that's coming your way. We got lots of good stuff coming down the pipeline. We're following this journey with the Crimson Fleet. And it truly is becoming quite the pirate life, if you know what I mean. So let's go get that technology and find some other goodies along the way. You guys know what to do. Let's kick it. All right, let's dive into this absolute power. We're traveling over to Neon. We got to get the power grid, or the grid technology for our ship so we can get in and get the legacy. So let's start with heading into Neon. That's the first place we gotta go. I thought that said proceed to the sausage place. Totally misread that on the mission board. All right. Now, this is quite the long little journey we got going on here. Neon security, they scan you pretty heavily when you come in, after we've also been scanned before we come to this stupid planet. There's a bounty on me. Yeah, don't go talk to them. They will put you in jail. They will put you away. Then they go look for, like, contraband and stuff on you. All right, here we are in the lovely Neon. Feel like I'm in the old strip down in Vegas. So let's bounce down to the Ib side. Madame Savage's place. Let's roll. Right in there, guys. There is a lot going on in this town. There are people chatting and talking, and then talking at you as you're walking by. And you'll just, your quest line will just start popping up on the side. You'll see things popping up. Little activities, side missions, tons of stuff. That's what happens. That's why I think all the three main side quests.
You looking to get zoned?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's not an act. If you're looking to score some Aurora, we can talk later. But for now, since you're clearly the rook that Delgado sent, let's talk business. Save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Look, I don't know who the hell you are. I am getting tired of being called a rook, but is there anything specific you want me to tell him?
Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayu off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and latches onto you like a damn leech.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation. Neon is proof of it.
Look, I honestly, miss, I don't know who you are, but whatever.
What's
Just
the point? Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible.
perfect. That's exactly why I'm here.
Conduction Grid Tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay. I don't think that is a hard problem. I think I can get on there.
Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Okay.
Beneath your feet, genius.
Well,
It's
that's
the
not-
lowest level of Neon.
I understand where the belly of it it is, but I'm trying to get more information of the area. Maybe there's some secret things. Maybe the security system set up. Maybe.
Name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Okay.
Love the compliment.
Now we...
But before you poke
I
the
think I
door,
can handle this.
I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
No way.
Side job that'll earn you some credits.
Why are all you little wannabe captains for the fleet always pulling this? You gotta do a side job for me. You got to do a side job for me.
Go to the top floor in that head of yours, doesn't it?
God.
Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Oh,
That's
whatever.
because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Breyson Bayu's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to get her information, blackmail her,
Nepotism has its
grab it,
advantages.
go
Word on the
downstairs,
street is that
put the virus
Generdyne
in.
gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest. Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry, I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
What kind of security are we talking about?
Scared little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Ooh.
Yeah, you
This
probably
is-
don't want to do that. Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayu. Anyway,
There's so much
you can
going
find
on.
Komiko at Euphorika. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
All right. What's the lowdown on
That
this?
club over in Ebside. Owner's
Ebside?
name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayu takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
All right. Is there anything I need to know about
Businesswoman, tough as whole.
business lady?
She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayu, but rumor has it that she's just using Bayu and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorika. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Sounds like a lot of people that I've been dealing with lately.
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayu stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
So we're going to have some
Not much
issues
to
with
tell,
brothers, I
Thanks
see.
to their
Maybe I
nifty
can use
little
that to my
production grid,
advantage.
They're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only
Actually, it
catch
is.
that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
So out of all the planets and all these galaxies and stuff, there's only one that has consistent
Loaning
electrical
credits? No,
storms?
that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and
Okay.
soaks up all that delicious profit?
All right, what are we looking at? The shareholders, corporation, I don't know. I'm guessing this corporation? Eh?
Not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation.
Oh.
It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayu.
Bayu?
Son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Breyson Bayu got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts. I can promise you that.
Okay, so the
Not like
Bayu
coming
brothers
here
have
around.
some stuff going on. His brother, his obviously younger brother, is maybe an idiot or just incompetent at certain things. So his brother's like making jobs for him. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Whoa.
Out of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayu Plaza before the disciples get you.
How about you mind your business, girl?
This gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's
Damn.
not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
Ted?
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but
I don't know why you feel it's necessary to bring this information to me.
compared to disciples, positive angels.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to
But you
kill
find
people,
them at
so
Madame
what's up?
Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation.
And there it is.
Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
1,000 credits for a tip.
Thanks.
If you had said like 100, that would have been a much easier pill to swallow.
Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
All right, thanks, buddy. So, again, this dude just wants to talk. I was going to the Bayu Plaza, and he like accosted me. All right, let's head out this way. We're gonna go get some of this evidence. See if we can try to slightly nudge some of this information out of her. All right, let's bounce. There's lots of little places in and around this town. There's me and my sweet gear.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great.
As you're walking through, sometimes I pace through here fairly quickly, but another activity just opened up. Go talk to the doctor. These people, it's the beautiful way of interacting without having to interact. You hear overhearing people that, oh, we could use help, blah, blah, blah. There's a statue of Bayu right there in the middle of town because he's just that type of guy.
I know your type. Free-wheeling space ace. Must be nice.
There's the lounge. Now, that drug that they use there is 100% contraband. You can go pick it up, but if you get caught with it, you're going to get your wee-wee spanked. Or your bottom. Because the cops are going to come and take it, and then, who knows? Spend a few days in jail. All right. Let's... Oh, do we got any magazines? That would have been sweet if you had left a magazine up there. That would have been good and nice, but nope.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now.
I just need some info, buddy. How you doing?
If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the Conduction Grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all.
I feel like every time I talk to anybody, they're always pissed off for a moment. And they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get mad at you, but if you go do this work for me, I'd be much happier.
Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or worse, go under completely. Wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation.
Why not?
The money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Who's in charge of
You'd think that, right?
of
Problem is
R&D?
that Breyson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother.
Oh, here we go.
The R&D division.
Starting to put together what's going on around here.
Thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Yeah, I hear you on this one, bud.
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Generdyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
Well, it seems like this guy actually gives a crap about what's going on around here.
CEO's approval for that. And so far, it's been denied. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Breyson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu. I
Ooh,
don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
damn. I don't think he could be trusted at all, dude.
You know what?
You will
You're
get
absolutely right.
buried. You will end up in a
I've heard Bayu
ditch.
killed people for doing less.
Then why would you think about doing this?
Hey, look. Thanks for helping me out with
What
this.
you do is you got to keep this
Been on my mind
information
for a long time.
and then
If
you
there's anything
bank
else
it.
You need any questions at all? Feel free to ask.
And when things start to go shady,
That's
you
an
can hand it
excellent
over.
question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Generdyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. Generdyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin.
Okay.
Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Generdyne's first and last major success. As long as
What
it
is
doesn't get
happening
into
now?
Serious trouble. Ask away.
Look, I don't know if you're going to get into trouble, but can you talk to me about your boss?
She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She
No
might be a
one's
bit
going to,
tough
I'm
on
not
all
going
of
to say
us.
nothing.
Being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
How long you been
I've
working
only
for
been
her?
working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him.
Mr. Harada, you say.
Somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
All right, let's try to persuade this mother trucker.
Okay, that's crossing the line.
Look, I ain't trying to cross any lines here, bud. Just need to know some information. All right, let's play this out nice and easy.
Yeah, I hope so.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm still willing to talk.
Not leaving me. If I hit the 3,
Not happening. Look,
get
I
out
don't
of
know
here,
why you're pushing me
seriously.
to talk about Miss Komiko's private affairs, but I don't think it's appropriate to ask me about this right now. We're done talking about that. Sure, no problem.
All right. So you're not going to give me any more information.
For taking the time to talk.
Yeah, well, you gave up a lot of information, but you didn't give me anything worth talking about. Now I'm going to have to go into this section. Hopefully I don't get arrested.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's neon.
Fishy.
No time to chat.
Okay, then don't look at me and don't talk to me.
Are you supposed to be here?
I don't know. Are you supposed to be here? Yeah, pound sand, buddy.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
I don't see anything. I'm not going to crack that with everybody standing right there. Let's have a little peekaboo what's going on in the office. I'm not going to steal anything because I really don't want that type of heat on me right at this moment. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind stealing shit at all. What's this? Activate switch. Hello? No? Nothing? We got a computer, so we might have some information in there that will help us out. Oh, perfect. So I just lowered the blinds. That's what that button was. Now no one can see in, and I can break into this. And it's going to be a bunch of absolute nothing. Perfect. Yay.
I never had the patience.
That doesn't mean anything to me because it's just updates. So, I guess we're breaking into the safe. Now, make sure you guys get your stuff up, get going. Here we go. Evidence. Meeting with Bayu. I was going to say Dr. Bayu, but no. With Bayu. The rest of the stuff absolutely means nothing. I have enough weapons and guns. I don't need to have stolen stuff on me. Perfect. I can now use this information. Now, can I keep this evidence and hand it over to the big bosses?
Are you lost?
Or should I use it to blackmail her? Let's head back down to the lobby. We're gonna have to play this out little by little. Whatever is happening on Neon, somebody's got their fingers going on in a lot of stuff, and it's just not working out too much. Again, another activity. You could spend so much time just walking around with listening to people, listening to security guards, all sorts of stuff like that.
We're gonna celebrate 10 years together.
All right.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations on your 10 years.
I can't believe it's already been that long.
There's chunks around the corner in case you're hungry, you need a bite to eat.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera all day.
Com-
I think I'm here.
I don't.
know.
Are these
Chimera's
drinks?
Nice, but velocity, that.
Are these like different types of like collectible Pokemon style things that they got talking about?
Third velocity.
Oh, it's a drink. It's not a collector card.
Floating on frickin' cloud nine.
All right.
Micah knows how to
Micah, what's up, girl? How you doing? Lovely place you got here.
I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Well, tell me about your
Customers
member
choose
lounge.
Our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
So are you telling me like you're gonna have like a Sherpa up there to help me go through my
Aurora sales are
drug
only
enhance,
permitted through the
like
Astral
a-
lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace.
You know what I'm talking about? You do mushrooms and you have a Sherpa guy that helps you through it.
You can
guide
purchase
you,
admittance
so you don't go
for a completely
crazy.
reasonable fee.
Don't do
Otherwise,
drugs, kids.
you're
Stay in
welcome
school.
to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
$5,000 for the love of Pete. Man, everybody just wants a little piece of my monies.
If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask.
All right, let's ask her about her.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I just have some documents I need her to sign. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one.
What other ones would you like?
Low-life assholes.
I'm not a debt collector.
Okay. Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
Why did she dislike that from me? She disliked you? I don't know.
The Crimson Fleet.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm
Now
sorry.
you're about to get your face busted.
No idea.
How do you like them apples?
Didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you.
You
And I'm not
got to be kidding me. I gotta pay $5,000 to go in there to talk to this girl that I have to go talk to? I'm not gonna kill her.
Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
I hope your business gets audited. I don't want any of your stupid drinks.
And unwind.
Yeah, don't be unwinding like now. I deal with this garbage. $5,000 to go to a members lounge. Better be good in here. Better be good. All right. I don't see anything too interesting. There's the Aurora. See, it's contraband. I don't want to steal it. Oh, whoa, whoa. Is this a little... Seriously, Bethesda. Stop making all your slates the same as tablets and notepads. It's absolutely not. Or guys, let's bypass them. Let's get a mod out there that changes any slates or anything you need to pick up to a different shade or color. Just want to talk to you about some stuff.
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your power or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your
I just need to get in.
There's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Why not? You know what? Let's just show her the info.
Where the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass.
Huh.
It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility.
There we
I'm
go.
warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
All right. I think I have questions to ask you, but at the same time, I honestly don't care.
Suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report.
So I still have that information. Perfect.
Fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job.
Okay.
Instead, Bayu muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice.
Gone? Like as in...
But I decided right then and there,
Poof.
I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayu to tip him off balance, then so be it.
All right. So we were playing with fire here, I see.
Micah's been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
Micah is the girl who owns the
What do you
place.
think happened? Bayu started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm picking up what you're putting down on that.
Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me.
Well, that's nice.
I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayu is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Cool. Well, that's fun.
You had to work with Breyson Bayu. You'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayu's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
All right, so your company is going under, and he doesn't care.
I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayu. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayus run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke.
Well, even the salary can't be doing that well, because if you have debt collectors coming after you and your girlfriend's deflecting at the front door.
Keeps them off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
All right. Well, this guy seems like a real gem.
I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass.
It's not going to bite you, girl, but it's going to bite him. It's probably going to be my bullet, too. Somebody will send me one of the 3 different factions that don't want to do it. Nobody wants to get their hands dirty nowadays. Everybody wants me to do it. So, guarantee that information probably will go to Sefef.
Love the vibe of this place.
And they'll probably take him down. Get the Rangers involved, which I am one, so I should. This is another thing. I kind of have jurisdiction here as well, where I can pull those cards. My Ranger card if I need to. I don't know if being a UC Vanguard or an FC Ranger really balances out perfectly in this weird little triangle of being a Crimson Fleet captain. I don't know. I was wondering who was just talking there, but it's just a recording that wants you to come into Fusora, the restaurant. So, let's do it. In the elevator we go. We're going to the underbelly. The stank down here is quite high. They apparently catch these pterodactyl, prehistoric dinosaur-looking fish creatures and turn it into food. So the stank down here is quite high.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
I don't think you can ever get used to the smell. I think it's just something you're going to have to stick with. All right. Don't jump there. Over here. We're going to go behind this building. We're going to take the back door in and sneak in. We want to be 100% not seen, unheard. We want to go in there like a fart in the wind. All right? We got to stay low. Stay golden. We're going to get through this.
I am glad we are on this side of the glass.
One way or another, it upsets me at the same time because I guarantee we're not going to be getting crazy deep diving in this area. Because I have a feeling that if we start poking our nose and someone sees us, we're going to get shot. All right, what are we looking at? Now, we do have one of my magic force powers to keep an eye on these people in this building. To keep for us for protection. I don't know if at this point I haven't seen any cameras. Pray to God they don't have any. All right, let's get into the vent system. Just take it little by little. The vent systems in this game are absolutely weird too. They don't make any sense. It's like a full corridor. I'm like, why is it so huge? All right. Nice and easy now. Now, if you don't have one level into skill or into sneak in your skills, you're not going to have what I have, the little bar up top that says hidden. You need to get just one inside of it. It makes a massive difference when you're doing quest lines like this. All right, the next floor. Does that mean I wonder if I can jump up in here. Let's go to the other side. Yep. I think I can fit through here. Oh, that, my friends, is how you do this little sneak job. Because look at, they got guards right there. What do we got here? Project fail. All right, well, listen to this as we're moseying around here.
Projected through the air has proven to be impossible. Though such systems have existed in the past, the amount of power required to transfer energy from the conduction grid into our storage is prohibitively expensive. The chief technician has had us work for 3 straight weeks on an emission array, and I can conclude without a doubt that it's completely impractical. When I pressed him about the overrun on costs of the
Okay, so I don't know where she came from, but apparently she found some stairs. We've snuck now into this back room. I don't see anything. All right, $5 says this is a deep mining outfit, and it sure is, but we're going to take the blue piece. You know what? If you want to take it all, we are in Neon. You can go sell stuff. Now, these little guys here. It's got to be him. Yeah. That's a cleaning droid. And they can sense you. But I don't know if they set off. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a big guy down there. I'm going to close this door just in case any guards look along here. See anything interesting? Nope. All right. Nice and easy. I'm going to get halfway down. Nope. Back up, back up, back up. Caution. Damn it! Girl, we're not shooting things. Well, so much for going dead quiet. All right, nobody heard anything, and it was just a robot, so... Not a big deal. Everything's still kosher. So that would have been the controls. So this is the hatch. Let's see where this goes. That's the control room. Whoa, no, there's dudes in there. Close that door. Let's go down here. Let's see if we can use this hatch. All right, so we could have jumped in here when that robot was there and gone to the computer to knock him out if we had timed it better. But apparently my girl, she decided to open fire. Now, be sneaky. They got guards right there. We're going to... Excuse me. This is going to give me anxiety. Hopefully he just keeps looking the other way. That's right. Look the other way. Slowly peel. Around the edge. Okay. And we're through. This robot is detecting us. It's not a big deal. Don't touch the cables. All right. Again, I just see one of those cleaning droid R2D2 looking things. What do we got here? We got a computer that we can break into. Let's do that real quick. There it is. Nice. All right, this is going to open the door. I guarantee it's to the right. There it is. Because we're actually on the space station and through it again, we're going to get another deep. So take it if you want. We can sell it around town here. Oh, yeah. Because once we're done here, it's easy enough because we're on the planet. We can just sell all the stuff we collect. All right. Let's keep pushing through. Yeah, this is one of those missions where stealth is the name of the game. All right. Oh, no. How are we going to get past them? All right. Over behind that. To the left. Oh. So he keeps looking. So let's wait. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh. All right. Sweet. Let's jump inside this vent and we'll go around. I'm not going to try to fighting your way through. You can just go through and kill everybody. But that's only going to piss off everybody on Neon. It's going to upset killing everybody usually isn't the main answer, especially when we're here. All right, that guy just walked away. Thank God. Spin around. Stay hidden in case he turns around. I'm not even going to worry. I'm just going to get right back into the vent system. They're all down there. That looks like the main control room that they're all hiding in. Yeah. I guess I could drop in and say hi. If you drop in right close, you're going to see that no one will see you. And we're going to take this back door. Oh. Keep swinging around to the outside. Ooh, that one gave a cautious. I wonder if someone might have seen me in one of the windows. All right. Like I said, grab all the weapons when you need to. Slowly keep making your way through. Yeah, the only thing is I probably would have wanted to kill that robot. And we could have got through it, then nobody would have known we were even here. Which would have been cool. What do we got here? Let's have a listen.
I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Breyson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can
Okay, make sure we get the plans downloaded right off the bat.
It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Okay. So some people actually do like the brother Bayu, the younger one, I guess. He just, I'm guessing from what I've been picking up, he's been put into a position where he doesn't actually know what he's doing. All right, I'll take that, and I'll take that. Because I'm crouching and hiding, it doesn't matter, because if I'm over encumbered, it doesn't matter. Now, let's sneak. Holy monkey. Stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden. This sneak missions, I wish I had just kept her back outside, told her to wait till I was done. She wants to have a conversation now? Seriously? Look at her. She's not even crouching. What? If you've watched the video of her and I becoming like a couple, yeah. But this is not the time to have a heart-to-heart feeling talk, so you're going to have to hold up on that till later. Is this a good time? No, we're sneaking in a highly secured facility that if we get seen, we're going to get taken out. Oh, okay. We're going to do a hard slide across. Oh, there we go. One more time. And now we're in here. We'll just have a little tiny peekaboo in this room. See if there's anything worth taking. Now, I've been grabbing the books and taking it to Shelby's bookstore in Aquila City. I'm sure it's some weird quest line, like maybe later down, or it gives you an achievement when you hand them all into her. But she loves certain books, and any other books that if you've already handed them to her, you don't need to grab them all. But I haven't tested it all yet, so I'm just handing her all the books, and she loves all the good ones. Close that door, gives me some more stuff. And she also buys the books off of you just to have in her store. She likes to have a rare collection. Now, we're back into the vents. Let's keep moving. Is there anybody in here? Well, who's sneaking over here? Oh, what's up? Okay, we're in the we're in the danger zone. Is there somebody there? The only thing I can see is a sanitation bot. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I just pop it? I got a silencer. Okay, so those bots, I don't know if those bots are actually going to like send an alarm off or anything stupid like that, but I'm sure I could have just walked around it. My bad. All right, let's get into his office and let's talk to him now. So he's already got his hands up in the air. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know how he knows I'm already here. But what do we got here? Neon Nights, number 4. Permanently grants the recipe for Chem Red amp. Nice. Nice. A lot more books. Like I said. Whoa. Christmas Carol. That's not a bad one. We'll check in that computer probably after we have a chat with him. Because we got to put in that virus for that girl. Shoot.
abilities are truly amazing.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Another legendary weapon. Hoorah. Okay, that's a direct elevator. I wish we had have had. Oh, we need. If we had the direct elevator, it would have been a lot easier. All right. I wish we couldn't have got like a proper key pass or something that makes it look like we're new here.
Don't you? If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence.
All right. What's the catch?
When you access the computer in the power core, it sends a notification to be here. I knew you were coming. I just didn't know when.
Well, I wish I'd have known that, because that seems silly.
Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
Huh. I'm guessing you and your brother still have some issues, eh?
Don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself, but at least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I would eventually find out.
You should consider distancing yourself from your brother.
Yeah, that's
Perhaps somewhere off-world.
She's smart. That's exactly what I think. Maybe go out on your own. Don't live in his shadow.
That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal.
If such a thing were possible, it likely would have happened before now. I expect it is beyond your ability.
You know what?
Does have a point.
I'm sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can.
Awesome.
After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
I'm going to bounce the minute I'm done here. But a couple quick questions for you.
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why. It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers. As well have been from two separate families. Most normal families, sure. But mine was anything but normal. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her mom. I just had to call her Liliana.
Liliana?
Imagine. And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son.
Oh, damn, son. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I've tried, but I always hit a dead end. It's as though she was here one day and suddenly vanished the next. And then her existence was erased from everyone's memory. I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had her killed to avoid public embarrassment.
Do you think she became fish bait, bud?
Yeah, maybe. Or he could just be a first-class asshole who takes after our father.
Well, I've never met the guy, but from what I'm hearing...
I appreciate what you're trying to do. And it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't going to change a thing.
Why don't you lower your hands there, Ricky Bobby?
Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy.
All right. Well, so why did you end, why things are so rough down here?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8. I don't have the background for this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. I didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions. That's so typical. All I need is one breakthrough. One. I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good.
Let's...
Holy crap.
There we go.
You might be right.
Why?
I mean, it would take
I
some
know.
time, but I bet I could figure it out. Huh. All this time I've been trying to develop something new, and it's been staring me in the face for years.
Because that grid
That is so like me. Thank you for giving me that.
would work
kick in the
awesome
ass I
on
needed to get
EMP
going.
blasts on your ships.
As usual.
Take away those those options.
At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution. Until she pinned the credit skimming scam on me. Now, here I am, chief technician at Generdyne. I don't even know the first thing about electrical engineering.
You might not need to know how to do it, but you need to surround yourself with the proper people, man.
Tell my brother we talked.
You could have a lot more going on for you.
Wouldn't like it.
You'd be the chief technician, but you could have people in here that know what's going on. That's all I gotta say. Delegate, my friend. Delegate. Hire people that do know what's going on. All right, let's take that for the grid, because that's now mine, and give me some somatics. I love me some somatics. Download and input her virus. All said and done. Let's bounce out of here and get moving, because this would have been a lot easier to use. Let's go to... Well, we're not going to go to his penthouse. Are you telling me that I could have used this elevator before? No. It couldn't have been that easy. I wonder. Couldn't have been. Look at these guys. Look at them dance. Those outfits. It's been a while since I saw any weird go-go dancers. That's awesome. That right there is a cosplay outfit, guys. Put that down in your little notes. All right. Let's go have a couple drinks with our friend. Job well done. Oh.
What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
Actually, this is where I was just coming to have a drink. And what's up with you, my friend?
Oh, I think you do. Please, don't insult my intelligence. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Yeah. All right. I probably could do it for less. What's up, man? How do you feel about them apples?
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse.
Well,
No.
let's chat, man.
For your kind, it's only brute force and violence.
For one, I haven't killed anybody
First,
yet.
Take whatever you want and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
Your methods are no different than ours, but yeah,
That's
whatever.
what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
That is an offer? Your negotiating skills are impressive indeed.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm going to take the hit
That's the story.
to protect everybody else that's involved.
Well, There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon.
No.
One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head.
I almost admire your commitment to corruption. Almost.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement?
Well, it looks like we're going to be giant F on Neon.
Be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
All right. I don't even... Maybe I should have thrown somebody else under. Son of a biscuit. All right. If you guys get a chance, throw somebody else under the bus other than yourself. Don't lie. I throw what's her name on. Can't even remember her name now. The third option. I would do that over lying about it. Because honestly, it doesn't matter. They're going to fight over each other. I have evidence to bury him when I get back to Sifans. Sci-fi? Anyway, so I'll be able to bury him and take him out. Damn it. I don't know, man. I think we may have just messed ourselves up here a little bit. We might not. Everything seems kosher. Let's check inside here. Well, what do we got here? More evidence from a big score? Let's have a listen to this.
Estelle, you found a buyer. And in less than a week. I'm impressed. There's just one teeny little catch, though. Whenever there's a catch with you, it ends up costing me money. Before you give me the guillotine, hear me out. The buyer wants the merch, but they want it tomorrow night. And there it is. Do you have any idea what it will cost to get that many crates out of Fresh by tomorrow? No, not this time. What if I told you they wanted 15 cases this time, at full price? What about your comrades at the Crimson Fleet? Won't they want a taste? I'd hate to lose half of our profit. You just worry about the shipment. I'll handle the fleet.
This girl's snaky.
You're a doll, dummy. Cheers.
All right, let's talk to her.
Glad you're back.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayu thing at the Astro Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice.
You couldn't have sent me a warning or something?
The nerve of that smug son of a bitch. Man is priceless. Well, I was hoping we'd celebrate your return with some drinks and a pile of Aurora. I was about to start partying early when Boone Morgan tipped me off that Bayu was on his way down with some Neon Security goons. I'm pretty sure I missed him by less than a minute. Left a ton of good stuff behind, damn it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything there that was decent, but whatever. I handled the situation.
So I've heard. Throwing yourself under the bus like that. Ouch. You are one crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm regretting it. I should have thrown you under the bus, you goof.
That might help you sleep at night. It doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayu flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Well, I'm not... Maybe I'll put a good word in for you. Maybe I won't. What are we looking at? How much do you owe?
Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not. Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Generdyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well.
I'm not worried.
Hey, you asked.
I'm not worried at all because obviously I'm going to get dinged with a murder charge now. So, whatever.
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme.
Estelle.
You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much
She does a
help.
pretty good imitation.
Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. The hell with it. I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
Oh.
Some small amount of compensation seems reasonable. given
Well.
the circumstances.
If Anastasia. No.
Yeah, I know.
No,
and
not
I
at all.
ask if I wasn't in a bind. I don't want the entire cake, just a slice. I think I deserve it. How much are you willing to part with?
Ugh. Look, I'll take the middle because I don't want. I'm not paying her 9,000. That's stupid.
This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you.
Clearly, you are very welcome.
All right, guess we're done here.
Yeah.
Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And
All right.
you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
Perfect. Now, how bad is the virus messed up?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Dix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
Well, 6 months of earnings. I gave her 4,000 to pay off all her debt. So she's not making much.
Check things out.
If it's 6 months.
But Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot. If you catch my meaning.
So you think it?
Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that?
Well, the legacy is all we're ever talking about.
Or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it.
All right.
Put
Well,
a good word to Delgado for me.
it's nice seeing you. We're heading back to the key, guys. We're gonna go deal with this. Talk to Delgado. Get everything straightened up. Booyah. What are we doing? Why is she standing here? Right outside my door.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian. You know that?
Yeah, I'm doing stand-up in New Atlantis next weekend.
Go!
You're obnoxious, and I want you to go down. Can't wait to bring all these guys down. We got a ton of evidence when we hand it over to the lieutenant, taking a lot of these people right out. All right, put this. Always double check before you use your specialty powers.
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape.
Uh-oh.
I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart. You want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those bosses guys that's like, just do it.
In there and hand over the conduction grid data.
You want to kiss the ring, man.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for?
Literally, you've done nothing, and I've done all the work to get this information.
Really?
You know what else isn't easy? Listening to complaints and excuses. From everyone.
All right, I get it. Just hand over the tech.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice.
Perfect. I don't want to hear it twice.
Word that UC System is massing somewhere nearby for the attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
What? All right, I'll go do it. Not a problem. But why are we getting attacked?
Reliable source at best. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
I want to know who his contact is in mass.
Lay it out, Jazz.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
Oh, is that all? And here I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Once your ship is ready, jump
Boom.
on Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
Oh, it sounds just so simple. I got it.
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
No, but you give me half the information until I
On the lookout
beg you to tell me.
for modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
All right. Whatever. I'm sure he can do it. Whatever. I don't. Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, cool.
Those gal
Let's
banks
get it done.
Carrying so much money, they didn't even trust their own crew.
Can he actually crack it?
First, I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits.
Yeah, he does got some cyberpunk feel going about him, doesn't he?
Yeah? I sure hope so.
At this point, you should be like, dude, this is awesome. Without me, we would have found Jack all.
If money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
All right. Wow, this has been fun.
The toughest nut to crack is if UC Systef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Kriegs' legacy.
So we need the money to get the other captains to actually bring their ships in here. Okay.
Magnus Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Admiral Camp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
All right. I think we got this. Isn't it just more bull? Is there more than the money?
Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal, a principle that Kriegs sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Kriegs' legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Kriegs believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
All right. Awesome. Not a problem. Before we leave, oh, right. She's the one I need to talk to about fixing my ship. So I might as well talk to her anyways.
Defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
Look, I'll make it fast. I just need to get my ship fixed up. Let's roll, girl.
The CommSpike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything.
That's cool.
That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the CommSpike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
I like it. I like that CommSpike. It would be very helpful for us.
You already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM fields surrounding Bannock 4.
Okay.
But it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull.
Well, that is
isolating you and
awesome.
frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen.
Boom.
Lucky you.
Awesome. The Star Rooster's going to be cruising.
Batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
These batteries sound amazing. All right, mind helping me with the ship? Let's go.
Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so it should be an easy install.
Perfect. So, get any repairs done on my ship. Might as well get that when I'm here.
I'd love to take your money, but your ship's in perfect condition.
Yeah, it is. I take good care of that, and my crew is a good crew.
Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
All right, so this is the point where we got to lock up this in our ship. Because apparently we should have had the comm spike on beforehand, but whatever. Now, you don't want to go into this section. We want to go into... Those are weapons. No. We're going to go into build the ship. So now we're going to come into here. And I'm going to try to slide just off so I can add some new stuff. Not edit. I want to add. There we go. Add. Now, in equipment, you're going to see the comm spike and the conductive grid. There we go. Reduces EMP damage by 50%, increases shield regeneration by 25%. Hoorah! That's amazing. Now, our comm spike. Time to lock onto enemy ship is reduced by 25%. Weapon costs 20 less. Amazing. Now, I'm also going to throw this jammer on because the jammer increases your chances to evade ship scanning by 10% if using it. That's those three things there. Absolutely fantastic. All right. We're going to go see the big boss over at the Vigilance before we got to go do what we got to do. And we're going to make our quick jump. We're here on the Vigilance. Now, you can go talk to anybody who's in the brink, but apparently nobody's there for me yet.
Even when I see it with my own eyes,
Apparently they're not doing their jobs. All right. Lieutenant. Oh, you're busy? I'm sorry. I'll wait for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Fools when we take our legacy from under their noses.
Hello?
New to report?
Well, I got some evidence for you.
Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
Got some solid dirt on her.
Taking her out of the running is going to seriously damage the Crimson Fleet's hold on Neon. Even better, that's one less fleet captain and one less ship to worry about. That it?
Nope. I got some of this stuff.
Benjamin Bayu.
Benjamin Bayu. You got to take that boy out. He is dirt.
Authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Anything else? We were aware that Miss LaRue was involved with Fergus Wickham. When her body was recovered, Staff assumed he was the culprit.
Yeah.
Sounds like we had it wrong. Should have pinned the murder on this Clay Dietrich perp. Well, we'll have to clear that up. Nice find.
No problem. Actually, that's all of the information I got going right now.
Keep up the good work.
And I think this is a good time. I'm going to bring up, try to push her past. I want to know more about her. What's going on?
Okay.
I got to know if you got my back, if I got yours.
You might not like what I have to say. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? This
suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Well, I wouldn't
That's
say
fair.
you're a hypocrite, but, you know.
Okay. Where do I start? I grew up in the well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house. Would make a hell of a motion picture. I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Well, I bet, did they do the same sting operation for you as they did for me?
And not even relatively close. Let's just say the years after my time in the well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past, to know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
So, because you were a criminal, the
Possibly imagine.
Crimson Fleet wanted you?
I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Kibwe writes us a citation for loitering.
Not a problem. But I got a couple more questions.
Figured it was only a matter of time before this came up. The reason I didn't bring up the Crimson Fleet is, well, I was one of them.
Oh, no way.
It's something I'm not exactly proud of.
You know what? It is what it is, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, girl.
What frequencies they use, their encryption techniques, their methods. So, in short, yes.
Well, for you to flip on them is pretty
He knows
cool.
quite a bit about my journey. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this conversation to him.
Okay, I can do that.
Right. No one else but you would understand what I've gone through. It's been a long and difficult road. I was recruited out of New Atlantis by Neva Mora. She said I was making a name for myself.
Neva, huh?
Got the fleet's attention. I was thrilled. It was a chance at bigger and better scores and gave me a ticket off-world. Why the heck would I say no?
I guess you dangled a bunch of credits in your face. That's right.
How else would you get an aspiring criminal to blindly follow you into a life of interstellar crime? They took me in. Delgado ran me through the paces on Suvorov, and before I knew it, I was part of the team. Now I was making some serious money. That apartment I boasted about in New Atlantis became a joke. I even made enough to buy my own ship.
There you go. What kind of ship you got?
What do you think? It's a giant ice ball. It froze my behind off. We spent a while exploring the surface near the lock, while Delgado laid out his spiel about honor among thieves and all that nonsense. Never got a look inside the facility like you did.
Yeah, I did a much better job.
Then, but when I think about it, I feel like I'm living my best life right now. Everything changed thanks to Commander Ikande. The man basically saved my life. I owe him everything.
Look, I like the commander. I think he's a great, upstanding guy, and
I
I'm
don't even know the half of it.
glad I'm working with you guys right now.
I've already said too much. I promised Commander Ikande I wouldn't talk to anyone about this. All you need to take away is that I've literally walked a mile in your shoes, and I appreciate the risks that you're taking. Carry through with this mission. I promise you I'll be there every step of the way.
Well, I like the cut of your jib, girl, and I think you're doing well.
Galbank used an extremely potent level of encryption on their currency. Unfortunately, the unlocked ciphers are lost to time. However, if you can bring us one of Galbank's old transfer modules, I know it would help. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the techs at MAST will be able to work with whatever you bring to reverse the encryption.
Okay.
Anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Well, their battering rams are down.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. I'll warn our ships to use looser formations. Hopefully Durand isn't as clever as she thinks she is, or you can help us take the batteries down when the attack begins. Was that all?
Perfect. We're trying to get all the
I heard
captains.
they even sent word to some of the contacts you met. They're writing an awful lot of checks they can't cover without Crix's legacy, but we'll be ready for them. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much everything.
Okay. Well, if anything else springs to mind before you leave, please let me know. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
All right, Commander.
There you are. I'm going to make this short and simple. I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled on Neo.
What?
You opened fire inside Generdyne, a civilian facility. This is completely unacceptable. Are you out of your mind? Unacceptable. There are always alternatives. I've tried to be patient with you, but my patience and your time with Sister is at an end.
Are you serious?
You're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant Toft to the brig peacefully, or else we'll have to use lethal force. Do you understand?
What the actual hell is happening?
You're being removed from the ship and transferred to prison, where you'll pay for your crimes. Lieutenant Toft will explain all of the details. Sorry it's come to this. You left me no choice.
Because I shot that robot?
You understand what you've done here. If you think for one moment I'm going to allow you to continue under my command, then you've seriously underestimated my judgment.
Go blow goats, man. Like, seriously, you...
By order of Commander Kibwe Ikande, you are hereby under arrest. You're now stripped of all privileges befitting a member of UC SysDef, and you will be immediately remanded to prison on Jemison. Any attempt to return to the ship will be considered a hostile act and you will be fired upon.
Get off my ship.
And they put me in jail? And now they're enemies of me. Well, if you didn't want me to be a pirate, you sure went and pushed it this time, didn't ya? I spent a day in prison and nothing came of it. I can't even believe that's absolute garbage. Well, guys, that's where we're going to leave it. Looks like I am now going full Crimson Fleet blood now. For whatever reason, I don't know if it was killing that robot or if it's Bayu who put that body, pinned the murder on me. I don't know. That's a whole lot of hot garbage. Now, we're going to try to work on it. We're going to continue on. And we're going to get through this. Let me know how you guys are doing with all of this Crimson Fleet stuff. And we'll go from there. So until next time, guys, stay safe, keep on gaming, and like always, unlock your rage.